Hello, can you tell me where the Forest Department office is?
Of course. Please, come with me. What brings you to our village?
We work for a company that uses medicinal plants to prepare products. We thought of meeting the Forest Department officials once before collecting the plants.
Have you also obtained permission from the National Biodiversity Authority or State Biodiversity Board? That's required under the Biological Diversity Act.
I thought the permit from the Forest Department is enough for companies like ours. We don't fall under the Biological Diversity Act, do we?
Let's have your doubts cleared at the BMC. That's short for Biodiversity Management Committee. In fact, the BMC is meeting today.
BMC? How will the BMC be able to help us?
BMC manages biodiversity at the local level. They will have answers to all your questions.
I see. Okay.
Please come. Girdhar uncle, the chairperson of the BMC, is a respected horticulturist. These gentlemen aren't sure about whether the Biodiversity Act affects their company.
I am unfamiliar with the functioning of your committee and the Act.
Sir, let me explain. The Act is being implemented through the National Biodiversity Authority at the national level, State Biodiversity Board at state level, and Biodiversity Management Committee at the local level. Its main objectives include conservation of biological diversity, sustainable use of its components, fair and equitable sharing of benefits arising from the use of biological resources.
How many members does each BMC have?
Every BMC has 7 members, with a third of the members being women and at least one representative belonging to the scheduled castes or tribes. All our members are from different backgrounds and are on the voter list of this area.
What exactly do you do here?
We work with other BMCs and State Biodiversity Board to conserve and ensure sustainable use of biological resources and traditional knowledge in this area. One of our roles is to record the People's Biodiversity Register. In short, we call it PBR. Urmila here can tell you more.
For the People's Biodiversity Register, we collect detailed information on local bioresources. For example, their availability, their medicinal value and any other traditional knowledge associated with them.
Yes, we also keep record of availability of bioresources in PBR. National Biodiversity Authority and State Biodiversity Boards consult us on applications that companies like yours have submitted to them. Based on the availability of the resource, we decide whether or not we can give permission for collection. We may also lay down certain conditions and charge a collection fee for bioresources collected from our region. Of course, there are certain bioresources that are exempted from this. You need to check the exemption list on the National Biodiversity Authority or State Biodiversity Board's website for more information.
Thank you. I will do that. But what benefit does this process provide for your people?
As you know, sir, our lives and lifestyles are intimately tied with the nature around us. It is only fair that we receive parts of the benefits for letting others use our resources and associated knowledge. Let me show you. We constructed those with the benefits from a company that commercialized a medicinal plant that we traditionally use to cure dengue. That was our previous access and benefit sharing or ABS agreement. In return for accessing the plant, we received certain benefits.
Very well. Thank you for all the information. I will come back to you once I have consulted with my superiors and we are prepared to begin the application process. I will now go see the Forest Department to check what additional requirements they might have for our company. Once again, thank you very much, sir.
So, uncle, is the forest alone a part of our biological diversity?
No, my dear boy. Biodiversity also includes plants, animals, microorganisms, and all other living organisms that are everywhere around us.
But do you think simply regulating the use of biological resources and maintaining a record in our register is enough?
Once we have the record, we will know which species are collected, which are in danger, and how we can do our best to conserve and sustainably use them.
All of this is captured in the Biological Diversity Act to prohibit unauthorized exploitation of our resources. Further, the Act ensures that biodiversity is conserved and can be used for people's livelihoods and well-being. This way, our children can use it for many years to come.
This is a great initiative by the government. Thank you for sparing your precious time to enrich my knowledge.